I knew that I was going to be traveling a lot, and I knew Frenchies don't tend to bark as much as other dogs. They are great around children. Now, I personally don't have any kids. I didn't want a long-haired dog where you have to take them to the groomer, personality, they love to cuddle, they're extremely loyal. Hey Frenchie fam, welcome back to the French Bullodog. My name is Delaney and my little puppy Monte Carlo is asleep on the couch right now. We had a long travel day back to Charlotte from Phoenix yesterday, so he's just catching up on some sleep. But today's video is all about if you should personally own a French Bulldog and how you can decide whether it's the right breed for you. There's a lot that goes into this decision, and I'm sure with French Bulldogs being the fourth most popular breed in the country, you're wondering if it's a good choice for you, and we're gonna dive into that today. But before we do, please like, comment, subscribe, all the fun things. I love to interact with you guys, so please leave comments down below, and I truly love to hear from you guys, so that's always a highlight of my day. But let's get into it, how you should know if this is the right breed for you. First, when I was making my decision about what kind of dog I wanted to own, I knew that I was going to be traveling a lot, and I knew that I was going to be living in a smaller space without any yard, for example, an apartment or a condo or something like that, in my younger years. So that was kind of my first, I guess, idea of what kind of dog to get. Bigger dogs need a lot of space to run, they need a big yard, and Frenchies don't necessarily require that. Although Monty does get exercise, he goes for walks usually twice a day, he does not necessarily need a big yard. And now we do take him to my parents and Michael's parents very frequently, so he has a place to run around or a dog park or something like that. But he is completely content being in an apartment, and that's kind of what these Bulldogs are known for. Secondly, if you are in a more confined space, apartment buildings, you have a lot of neighbors, Frenchies don't tend to bark as much as other dogs. Now Monty, he is a big barker, but there are some Frenchies out there that don't bark very much at all. So if you're looking for more of a quiet dog, that might be another great decision when you're deciding if this is a great breed for you. Another thing about Frenchies that might be of interest to you is that they are great around children. Now, I personally don't have any kids, so this isn't really something I was necessarily looking into, but if you do, if you have young kids, this might be a deciding factor when deciding your breed. Frenchies are great around kids, great around really other dogs and stuff like that, so if you have dogs already, that might be something that you're looking into. And know that most Frenchies, as long as they're socialized young, will be good around children and dogs. Another thing that went into my decision making when deciding to get a Frenchie was the whole grooming thing. I didn't want a long-haired dog where you have to take them to the groomer every month or whatnot. I thought it would be easier to be able to bathe him at home and that kind of thing, so that went into my decision. Bulldogs in general, you don't need to necessarily take to a groomer because they do have short hair, and that's just personally convenient for me. And if you're looking, for a short-haired dog as well, this might be a good breed to look into. Also, I could go on and on about their personality. They love to cuddle, they're extremely loyal. All of those things are true. They're just genuinely hilarious dogs. They have the best personalities. So obviously that's probably something you're looking for when, deciding what breed to get. And that is something that I would definitely say is true about this breed. Now, what you should know before deciding if this is the right breed for you, and this is kind of not necessarily the cons, but just something to know and something that you'll probably have to deal with if you decide to get a Frenchie. First, they are prone to separation anxiety and clinginess. They are companion dogs. They're bred to be companion dogs. So if you are planning on being away for 8-9 hours a day, you might want to reconsider getting a different breed, maybe a cat. I don't know, dogs usually like to be with their owners. So if you're somebody who works long hours a day, that's something you should think of before getting a Frenchie. Next, you have to know about their health issues. Please do extensive research about what could happen with a Frenchie and just their health issues in general. Every breed has their own issues, but Frenchies are very specific, especially to the bracephalic genre of dogs. You can't really call it a breed, but being bracephalic, which means their nose is more smushed in could cause health issues. So be sure to research those and know what you're getting into before getting a Frenchie. Know that because of their health issues and just because of the demand of the breed, they will be expensive. If you're not going to be willing to spend a lot on your dog to get them high quality food, please don't get a Frenchie. They do need high quality care, and high quality comes at a high price. Another thing you should be cognizant of is Frenchies also have a hot and cold intolerance. If you live somewhere that's brutally hot or brutally cold, you might not want to get this type of dog. For example, Monte, we have to really be careful when we're in Arizona, making sure he's not outside for long periods of time because he does get very overheated. Now, if you live somewhere very cold, you might want to get a long-haired dog, something that has a thick coat, because Frenchies do tend to shiver and not want to go outside. They have like a perfect temperature between like 70 and 72, and I'm not kidding. That's Monty's. If it's below 70, he's shivering. If it's above 72, he's panting. They are high maintenance, and you have to know that before getting this breed. The last thing I do want to touch on is due to their smush faces. They snore and they snort, and they're just overall kind of loud. So if you're looking for something more quiet, maybe a French Bulldog isn't for you. But anyway, I hope this kind of helped with deciding if this breed is what you're looking for. Please comment down below if you have any questions, and I could even make a part 2 to this video. There's so much about this breed that you should probably consider before getting one of them, because there's a lot that you're committing to when deciding to get a Frenchie. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.